All right, welcome back everybody to the Gamble Smart channel. Today is Thursday, time for your tip of the day, and we're gonna talk about hot and cold machines. Is this one hot? Yeah, it's pretty hot. Anyway, what does it really mean when you hear hot and cold machine? And how long should you sit in a machine if you think it's hot? Let's talk about it now. All right, guys, before we get into today's tip, just a quick reminder that Dave, Jody, and I will be at WinStar this weekend, and we will have a live show on Friday night, pretty late, and then also sometime during the day on Saturday. So we hope you can join you either in person or on the live stream. We'd love to have you come play with us. We're just going to play some slots, have a lot of fun, and hope you can join us, because if you do see us, make sure to ask for a poker chip, because we're going to be bringing plenty with us. Anyway, today's tip is about hot and cold machines. How many times have you heard this? And this is the reason why I decided to do this as the tip of the day, because I was watching YouTube yesterday and watched somebody say this. This machine is hot. Should we get up? No, we should keep playing it because it's a hot machine. How many times have you heard that? Probably a lot. Or maybe the reverse of that. This machine's cold. It's not giving anything out. We better, stop playing it. Okay, machines do not programmatically, on purpose, get hot or cold. It's the same thing, the same situation as a machine being on the take or on the give based on what its accounting record is. Machines do not actively balance, okay? Just because somebody put a couple grand through a machine doesn't mean it needs to start immediately turning that around and giving a couple grand back. Think about how critical this information is, and this is where a lot of people get into some trouble in the casino, because they believe some of these things, and you can probably imagine the dangerous scenarios that follow something like this. So let me talk a little bit about how slot machines work when it comes to this, okay? Does a machine sometimes feel hot or cold? Yes, it does, but it's all because of randomness. It's not because it's intentionally doing that. Every single future outcome on a slot machine has not been determined yet. Nobody knows. You don't know. The slot machine doesn't know. The casino doesn't know. The manufacturer of the game doesn't know. Nobody knows what the next result's going to be on a spin on a slot machine, okay? That's super critical that you understand that part. So what is actually going on, and why is this so complicated for us humans to understand this? It's because the human brain has a hard time understanding randomness. It's just the way it is. Here's the example that I always use to kind of break this down. Flipping a coin, okay? I know I say this all the time, but guys, it's the easiest way to visualize what's going on here. So imagine flipping a coin 20 times. What are the odds that it's going to be heads or tails? 50-50, right? 50% heads, 50% tails. Flip it 20 times, what happens? In most cases, you're not going to get 10 heads and 10 tails. You might get 12 heads and 8 tails. You might get 8 tails and 12 heads. But it's still not 50-50 in that short term, that short sample size. Now stretch that out to 100, okay? Then it's going to start getting closer and closer. But the more you flip the coin, the closer and closer and closer it's going to get to that 50%, okay? That is exactly how slot machines work, except they're using cycles with 10 million spins. That's a lot of spins, guys. And so there's going to be fluctuations along the way. There's going to be times where it feels hot, just like when you flip a coin. If you end up getting 6 heads in a row, you might say, wow, this quarter's, is on a hot streak right now. And then you might say, well, this had 6 heads. That means the next one's got to be tails, right? No, it's still equal chance on that next flip. Same thing with slot machines, okay? Why we think this is so critical for people to understand is because of the dangers of listening to information or believing that a machine is hot and you continue playing because of that. You need to understand that cycles like this are natural, they're not intentional, and just because you put a lot of money into the machine doesn't mean that you're due for some big hand pay or bonus round or anything like that coming out. And you got to be really careful, because a lot of YouTubers out there are saying this type of stuff. And I want you to make sure you understand what is really going on before you make the financial decision to keep going on a slot machine or when to get up and quit. Okay, guys, I hope that helped today. And as always, gamble smart, gamble safe. We'll see you for tomorrow's tip of the day. And also, tomorrow we are launching our official store. So look forward to an announcement from us. It'll be late in the day on Friday. We're going to have shirts, hats, poker chips, timed lock boxes, everything. Okay, we're going to have a big merch sale basically to kick things off. So really do appreciate everybody. Make sure you give a subscription and thumbs up. We do this every single day, and we will see you soon. And as always, gamble smart, gamble safe. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.